Okay, hello everybody. Welcome in Sweden, along with all the mosquitoes. We're gonna do a test today. We're gonna be cutting with the Condor knives, the Blue River and the Bisonte. I already did a review on those, and I still needed to try them out in the real world. So here we are today. We're gonna cut some stuff and see how they perform. So let's start with some cutting. Let's start with the Blue River. Just some basic stuff, nothing fancy, of course, but well, rope, well, too easy. Let's try this one. Now the Bisonte knife is a little beefier, it's a little bigger, thicker, so very easy. Maybe a little bit of a Cordura strap there. Yeah, relatively easy for both, no difference there. We have maybe a piece of wood. This is sort of like dead wood, but all right. Okay, not bad. Let's try. Pretty tough wood. Let's try the other one. I would say at this point that the Blue River slices a little bit easier. It is to be expected. If you look at the knives closely, they're relatively thick either way. They don't differ that much, but the Blue River has a far more pointy edge, and the Bisonte is a little bit more acute, a little bit more yeah, how do you say that? So this edge is probably a little bit stronger, has a little bit better attention, and this one is probably a better slicer. And as far as I can tell, yeah, I can feel that a little bit, not much, but a little. So let's cut an onion, if that would be a thing. Yeah, doable. Let's take. Okay. I would say they perform equally well. Let's take a closer look at the handle. I mean, this one is a little bit smaller, thinner, as I said in the review as well. I mean, it feels nice. No hot spots at this point. All right. But we're going to use them a little bit longer and see what they can do. Yeah, this one feels a little bit better in the hand. It's a little bit thicker, gives you a little bit more control. I have rather big hands, but it feels like more powerful. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to use them a little while together with my cameraman. He's also going to use the stick, and then we'll tell you what we think. Alright, so let's do that now and I'll get back. Okay, so welcome back. We did some carving for the last half an hour. Before we go to the conclusion, I want to try out the fire steel. Let's start with the Blue River. Let's see if it throws sparks. But it throws sparks, right? Let's try the Bison. Yeah, throws sparks as well. I need to glue this. Okay, and another thing I wanted to try is some feather sticking. I haven't practiced this for a while, so can you see it here? All right, let's see if it has a nice bite. This one really wants to go in, dig in there. If you want to do real fine, it's possible. All right. I mean, I'm a little bit rusty, but as you can see, it will feather stick. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe on the other side. Get this out of the way. Yeah, it feels like it wants to do finer work. Yeah. Oh, there's a notch there. Yeah, I mean, it will feather stick pretty good. Ooh, yeah. So if you need to, I think they're both equally good. Okay, so after all this cutting and carving, you see a little bit of the work we've done here. I would say that the Blue River is basically for the finer work, and the Bisonte is a little bit more comfortable for the rougher work, like taking off the bark and making points. So, cameraman, you did a lot of work as well. What do you think?
The Blue River is better for like making this kind of little final work. And the Condor is better for making spear points or taking off the
yeah, and taking off the bark as well. Yeah, bark. It's a lot easier with the. I mean, this really flies through like. I mean, look at that. It's like no effort at all. I mean, this can do it as well, but you need to find the angle a little bit more with this one. You have to. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, they're equally good. So, all in all, I would say if you're looking for a camp knife, just for around the camp, doing fine carving and stuff like that, maybe a little bit of bushcrafting, then I think the Blue River is the better choice. The handle is a little bit thin, but it has no hot spots, and I mean, it's just a better looking knife in my opinion. It has a little bit more details, which, you know, is worth something as well. If you're looking for a beefy camp knife for a bit more rough bushcrafting, then I think the Bisonte is the better choice. And if you have bigger hands, then I would definitely go for this one, because the handle is just a little bit more, yeah, a little bit thicker, gives you a little bit more volume, a little bit more grip. Yeah, so finer work, camp work, bushcrafting, they're both fantastic knives. They do the job, and I'm happy to own both of them. All right, I hope it helped. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Oh, it breaks my fire steel again, so the glue isn't holding much.